Hello and welcome back to the Mind Maze. Today we're going to be talking about how overconsumption has led and bled into self-care. Self-care and overconsumption may seem like worlds apart, but when we really think about it in the age of social media, it's not. If you look at the very popular TikTok ads that keep on popping up on your feed, as you scroll for more hits of dopamine, you may come across a new face mask or a new serum to try, or whatever it may be, new clothes, just to get that dopamine hit, to order it, buy it, and try it. And although sometimes it may be great, sometimes it's not. And not everyone has access to specific large amounts of money to keep on buying themselves stuff. And what people end up doing is over-consuming and overbuying things that they don't even end up using, causing a massive amount of waste. This habit is very unhealthy and is more leading into the act of getting small hits of dopamine from things like social media to escape things like real problems. I know that I may rely a little bit on things like retail therapy. When I'm feeling a little sad, I want to go shopping, get a drink with my friends. Not like that, like boba or something, but go out, get some food, buy some clothes, stuff like that to in turn make me feel better. But these short hits of dopamine are not in turn solving the real problem, which is what your mental health is actually what is actually happening to your mental health. Mental health is so important to talk about, and a lot of people tend to escape it just by external factors, such as scrolling on your phone. When we look at the effects that social media may have on specific groups of people, scrolling and getting that dopamine hit over and over and over again just really doesn't help you in the long term. At first, it may feel like you're consuming all this great content, but your brain is going into an overload with the excessive amount of things that it is consuming within the proximity of just 5 minutes. You're looking at different people, different things, different emotions, and your brain is having a hard time to consume all of this, which is why many people may experience brain fog after scrolling on their phone for things like an hour or two. And although the average is 2 hours, if you look at the more teenage Gen Z era, a lot of people are spending more than just 2 hours on their phone every single day. This is not only leading to brain fog and stuff like that, it is also leading to how people may experience more in-depth emotions once they're done scrolling on their phone, and not in a good way. People may feel overwhelmed after going on their phone for so long, and their mental health takes an even worse toll on them than what it was originally supposed to. These things can in turn really hurt the long-term health and sustainability of one's mental health. And although it may be nice to indulge once in a while, you shouldn't be doing this every single day. Now let's talk about ways that it's also very beneficial to help your mental health. Firstly, when trying to improve your mental health, you should always look at getting off of your phone. When you get off your phone, you have more times to process things by yourself with no extra dopamine hits. A lot of people tend to use social media excessively in order to drain out the thoughts that may actually be going through their head as an escape. Without this, you could do things such as journaling and just really taking a minute to let your emotions process and sink in so you can better heal from those emotions. Without recognizing and bringing light to the emotions that you're already experiencing, you'll never be able to heal from what's happening now or what is to come. So by getting away from social media, at least for a little bit, doing things like a social media detox for a week, like deleting your apps and getting off messages as much, or not in extreme cases, but in a case where you're able to get off social media permanently, or at least maybe for a month, to see how your mental health increases and betters over time. Social media has taken up such a large part of people's daily lives. 4 hours, think about that, is 1/6 of your day. And only 2 hours every single day is 1 month of your year gone. By getting rid of things such as social media, you're able to better experience the world around you and just have more time on a day-to-day basis to do things that can actually help your mental health, like go outside on a walk and do many other things that you wouldn't think you'd have time to do if you were spending those 2 to 4 hours every single day on your phone, or even more. The second thing I would do is self-care, but not in the way that the social media portrays it, such as overconsumption. Just by utilizing things like what you have, taking a nice bubble bath, using Epsom salt if you're feeling a little tight in your muscles, or just doing your skincare and watching a YouTube video before you wind down for the night, getting an extra cup of coffee in the middle of the day if you're not feeling so well, And I don't mean go buy this every single day, because that is in turn what leads to overconsumption and other bad problems such as plastic waste. But just by treating yourself every once in a while or taking your nights slow to wind down, you're able to better calm your body and just feel better emotions over time. Another thing that you could do is physical exercise. And although not many people may actually like the act of working out, going on a run, just even going on a walk or doing yoga or things such as exercise. And your body is able to release specific hormones that in turn make you feel better after working out. And although you may not feel good in the moment, it releases feelings of satisfaction once you're done completing a workout set or going on a walk or even going on a run, if that's whatever suits your style of exercise. All of these things are able to release dopamine hits in a way that may not be the simple act of scrolling on your phone or buying a new thing, because not all of these are very helpful or healthy for your mental health, because relying on short hits of dopamine won't in turn solve the long-term problem, as I've stated earlier. The final thing that I wanted to talk about is picking up new hobbies. Picking up new hobbies are other ways to release dopamine in a way that social media is not. You can learn how to paint, learn how to sew, learn how to crochet, do all of these things which are not only giving you dopamine hits and helping your mental health, they're also acting and turning on specific parts of your brain that increase brain cognitivity and brain function in general, which is very helpful to one's brain. Not only now, but as you grow older, you need to make sure that your brain health stays intact over time. So by doing these, you can hit two birds with one stone, by making sure that your brain stays intact and your brain muscles are strong, and also finding other ways to release dopamine within your body, which may not be social media, and can get rid of things such as brain fog and just no motivation to do things after you're scrolling on social media. With all this said, I hope you guys take the time not to completely cut off social media, because social media is a great place where you can learn things and where we've been educating you on a day-to-day basis to learn about things such as mental health and schizophrenia, but to take the steps to reduce your screen time and to do more productive things, which your body can benefit from on a day-to-day basis. I hope that you enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you soon.